Hi everyone, this is a tutorial on how to set up your email in the Google G Suite. This is for Gold Star billing reps that will be issued a goldstarmedical.net email address. And so let's go ahead and get started on this. First of all, once you're issued a goldstarmedical.net email address, you'll receive an email to the last known email address that you gave me for to notify you what that goldstarmedical.net email address is. And once you have accepted the invite, it will prompt you to go ahead and it will allow you to change your password and set up a unique password for yourself. Once you've done that, then you will come into a Gmail account, very similar looking to the one that you see up on your screen. You should see at the top of the screen on the top right hand side the Gold Star Medical logo, and then either a picture of yourself or just a blank circle where you can insert a picture of yourself when you do the setup. This will, if you hover over this little logo, it will tell you the Google account you're in. And if you have multiple Google accounts, a drop down will appear to give you choices to move from one Google account to another. So this is the email system. Now I have another tutorial on how to set up the G Suite, but this is very particular to setting up your email. So once you have your email set up, the first thing you're going to want to do is, let me turn on my drawing tool, is you will want to come to this little, looks like a little ratchet or a little flower of some kind, and you'll want to click on that, and this is the settings for the email. So just go ahead and click on that, and hopefully mine works. Here we go. And then you will move down to settings and click on that. And what it will do is it will take you to a place where you can configure your Gmail inbox. You can configure the way it looks, the way it operates. You can configure, hopefully this will load here in just a few minutes. I'm kind of vamping it right here. It's just loading. Here we go. Okay, here we go. So when it takes you to the settings, here's what you're going to see, and these are some of the choices that you'll have. First of all, it will give you the language to display your email, the default country code, the maximum size per page, and you can show up to 100 conversations per page before you have to change pages. You can decide whether you want to display external images or ask before displaying. There is an undo send option here. I kind of like this. I've set it up for the maximum, which is 30 seconds. So what that means is if you send an email and let's say you forget to put an attachment on it, which I frequently do, I have 30 seconds to undo that send and then put my attachment on. So I set it up for 30 seconds. You can have a default reply behavior, so you can, when you receive an email that is sent to a large group of people, you can set it to default to reply to everybody in that email or just to reply to the person who actually sent you the email. So you can choose that. You have your default text style that you can choose, some of the different texts that you would prefer. You can, one of the things that I would make sure that you choose is whether you want the conversation view on or off. If you choose conversation view on, then what will happen is that when you receive an email, any replies to that email and any ongoing conversation back and forth as a result of that email will all be grouped together. Personally, I don't like that setting, so I have mine set to conversation view off. Some people really like the conversation view I personally don't, but choose which one you want. Some other settings that are important to know, do you want to receive desktop notifications? So if you want to show that you have a new message on your desktop that pops up and says you now have a new message, you can have that. The other thing is you may want to add a picture. Down here you can take a look at picture. You can change your button labels to icons or to text. And so you can have a picture. The other thing that you'll want to do is you'll want to set up your signature. And so all Gold Star reps should have their signature line, which would be just a, regards or sincerely or whatever, your name, whatever certifications you may have, what your title is in the company. So most of you are either billing representative or billing assistant or billing supervisor, whatever. Then your Gold Star Medical Business Services, your phone number, your fax number, and your mobile number. If you have a different phone number than a fax number, and then always make sure that you include this email notification. If you need any of this information, please contact me. And check the box that says insert the signature before quoted text in replies and remove the dash line that precedes it. The other thing that you may want to do is set up your vacation responder. Your vacation responder can be set up for a day, for multiple days, and so the nice thing that I like about my vacation responder is that I can come in here to the settings anytime I'm out of the office and set up my away time ahead of time. So for example, this week I will be out of the office on September 26th. And so I'm setting that up to turn on 12:01 a.m. on September 26th. And then the last day, being September 27th, it will then turn off at 12:01 on September 27th. So, and I can set my automatic out of office reply, which is also a very nice feature. If you make any changes to these to the general settings in your email, always make sure you save the changes at the bottom of your screen. Other settings that you'll have across the top, these are the general settings. There is a settings tab called labels, and this shows exactly what you will be seeing in your Gmail account. So anything that shows is showing in your Gmail menu. This configures your inbox, and so I personally don't like all of the special social promotions, updates, forums. I keep all of that out of my business. My inbox, I can set your inbox as a default. You can set up all of your unread messages to show up first, and so on and so forth. And so these are some things that you can do with your inbox. The accounts is an area, if you want to, you can add other email accounts to filter into your goldstarmedical.net email. I do not want you to set up personal email accounts to filter in to the goldstarmedical.net email. However, if you had a previous Gold Star Medical email, like goldstar.janine@gmail.com, and you would like those emails to be coming into the goldstarmedical.net email, so you're checking all of them in one place instead of having to go back and forth, you can set up to check email from other accounts. All right. And then you can add a mail account to your goldstarmedical.net account to have those emails, those incoming emails, show up in your goldstarmedical.net account. And so this will, give you a lot of functionality, especially when you're migrating from your name.goldstarmedical.janine or goldstarmedical.angela or whoever, your old email to the goldstarmedical.net. This gives you an opportunity to go ahead and add this account, that old account, to your Gmail settings. So be aware that you can do that. You do have filters and blocked addresses. So if you have addresses that you don't want to come in, you have automatic forwarding, so you can forward addresses. It's kind of a backwards way of getting the accounts where you have accounts that will come in. This is where you can forward. There are add-ons as well. So if you want to get add-ons, you can do that. You can decide if you want the chat feature to be turned on or off. And you can also go, advanced is probably an offline, you probably wouldn't do anything, but you can set themes if you want to. You can set a theme for your email if you want it to look different, or whatever. You have a lot of different themes to choose from, and you can really make it look pretty if you want to. So that's it as far as setting up your Gmail. I just wanted to make sure you all knew how to do that, especially with respect to setting up your signature and your auto attendant, how you want emails to come in, and so on and so forth. All right, and that will conclude this tutorial.